evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Olivia Lemmon. The sun returned today and it'll be much of the same tomorrow, but an approaching storm is complicating the Thanksgiving getaway. Let's get a first look at our local forecast for more.
There, good evening to you. I'm meteorologist Pamela Gardner. Beautiful travel weather for today and tomorrow, but we have a couple issues going into Wednesday night into early Thursday as the showers move through Wednesday thanks to a large area of low pressure, and Thursday turning windy on Thanksgiving. But all around, at least the start to this week, looking good. We're staying mild through this evening, the early part. By 9 o'clock down to 38 degrees and seasonable overnight tonight. Our lows will be in the 30s. There could be some black ice developing again overnight tonight on some of the back roads as temperatures get near freezing or just below across the Worcester Hills. Southwest wind, though, will help to boost our temps into the low 50s tomorrow with a partly cloudy sky, 50 degrees in Worcester and 52 in Fitchburg. Beautiful weather for us for tomorrow, but again, those showers late on Wednesday will pose a threat for some tricky travel, and even across the Midwest too, some travel issues if you're flying in or out of Chicago or St. Louis. I'll show you the hour-by-hour timing coming up in your 10-day.
The Worcester Red Sox are hosting a festive reveal tonight, unveiling the team's new nickname. The team is also set to reveal their logo, fan apparel, and a look at the latest Polar Park design images. Our Cam Jandro joins us from the Mercantile Center now with more on the team's reveal. Cam.
Olivia, this reveal has been long anticipated. Since the Worcester Red Sox announced that they were coming to this city in August of 2018, people have been just as interested in what is the team's nickname going to be, as well as what is their logo going to be. Well, that mystery all gets unsolved tonight. If you have a look behind me, we're here at Mercantile Center in Worcester, where tonight's reveal is going to take place. And you can see it's flashing with red, white, and blue in honor of the special occasion for the city and the ball club. Now, tonight, like you mentioned, Olivia, there's going to be a reveal of some sorts for some new Polar Park images, and with those images, Janet Marie Smith is going to be here discussing them as well. Now, the design for the ballpark is yet to be released. They're hoping to release it sometime around Christmas of this year. So within the next month or so, we're going to know what the team is going to be named, what their logo is going to be, and what the ballpark could potentially look like. We're here at Mercantile Center in Worcester. I'm Cam Jandro. Worcester News Tonight.
Construction will take place this week on Madison Street as part of the ongoing Kelly Square reconstruction. The work is happening overnight through Wednesday morning between the hours of 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. Traffic will be limited to one lane in each direction, and there will be one pedestrian sidewalk. Temporary signage and a mix of traffic cones and drums will be used to direct drivers. Full road closures aren't expected. Governor Charlie Baker signs a long-awaited bill making it illegal to hold a cell phone while driving in the state. Massachusetts now joins every other New England state by banning distracted driving. Our Chandler Walsh joins us now with more on when the law takes effect and what happens if we break it. Chandler.
Olivia, Governor Baker signed this bill into law late this afternoon. State leaders and public safety officials say they're relieved and say it's a big win for safe roads.
Since, I think, 2013, there were 30,000 deaths attributed to distracted driving.
Massachusetts is making it illegal to hold a cell phone while driving. Legislators worked on the hands-free driving bill for 9 years after passing a texting ban. Monday afternoon, it became law with Governor Baker's signature.
Phones and technology was supposed to make life easier. In some ways, I think it's made it more stressful.
Drivers will only be allowed to use devices with hands-free technology like Bluetooth. Phones must be on the windshield, dashboard, or center console. Drivers can't view texts or messages, but can look at their GPS.
It's going to be a learning curve for all of us as we're out there on the street enforcing this, as it's a new law.
Fines range from $100 to $500. A second offense calls for a safety course, and 3 or more offenses carry an insurance surcharge.
Our goal is to change their behaviors. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a fine to do that, and by doing it progressively, you're going to give someone an opportunity to correct their behavior without it costing them a lot.
Berlin Police Chief Tom Galvin says the bill will make it easier for officers to do their jobs and make roads safer. The town has had several crashes from distracted driving, like this one, which was caught on camera.
Proving someone was texting was actually very difficult to do. So now just having the fact that someone is utilizing or manipulating their phone makes it something that's enforceable.
State Senator Michael Moore says the new law shouldn't impact people's day-to-day life.
You don't need that incident response, and we can change the culture or the practices that have developed over the last several years.
Now, also written in the law, the RMV will take information and data on the demographics of the people being pulled over for offenses, including their age and race. The law goes into effect in just a few months in February. There is a grace period until March. In Worcester, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
Worcester City Manager is taking steps to protect firefighters on the job. Ed Augustus is forming a fire safety task force to look at new techniques, training, and technology to support the fire department. The task force will also look at code enforcement and how buildings are inspected. The move comes after Lieutenant Jason Menard died battling a multi-alarm fire on Stockholm Street. Within the last year, the city added safety captain positions to the department. One was at the Stockholm Street fire and saved a firefighter.
I'd be looking for people who have some familiarity with the profession of firefighting, with the building profession, who know what go into building, commercial as well as residential structures. Folks who come to it from the science side. There's a lot of science that goes into firefighting, given the new materials that things are made out of.
Augustus says the city is always trying to make firefighting safer. The new task force will be made up of 7 to 11 people. A donation will help honor fallen Worcester firefighter Christopher Roy. The Greater Worcester Community Foundation donated $12,500 to the Worcester Fire Department's Memorial Fund. The money will be used to create a bronze sculpture at the center of the Christopher Roy Memorial. Roy died last December fighting a house fire on Lowell Street. The memorial will be built at the Webster Square Fire Department. It's scheduled to be revealed on Monday, December 9th. This donation is in addition to the others made by the Kraft Family Foundation and the Leary Firefighters Foundation. Roy will also be honored Tuesday at the annual Firefighter of the Year Awards at Mechanics Hall. Worcester residents will get a chance to learn about plans for a new skate park. The city has hired Weston and Sampson engineers and subcontractor Pillar Design Studios to work on the project at Crompton Park. Pillar Design specializes in skate park planning and construction. There's no timetable for when it will be completed. Public meetings will take place on Monday, December 9th and Wednesday, December 11th at 6:30 p.m. at the Green Island Neighborhood Center at Crompton Park. Chicopee police are asking for the public's help in piecing together an assault. The incident occurred early Sunday morning outside a bar near the 200 block of Exchange Street. Police say when they arrived to the scene, they found a man suffering from serious injuries. Officers immediately began giving first aid and managing the large crowd leaving the bar. Jonathan Evans owns a business next door. He says he's been here since 1981 and the area is typically safe, but the incident raises a lot of questions.
There was a fight, and really that's all we pretty much know is there was a fight. There's still an awful lot of questions, why somebody was out here with a backpack at that hour, what the altercation was about, who was involved with it.
Evans adds this fight is no threat to his business or the area. Chicopee police are asking anyone who witnessed the incident or has any information to contact them. 3 people are without a home this Thanksgiving after a fire broke out in their house Sunday night in Springfield. Firefighters responded to 25 Athol Street. They say the fire began on the first floor of the single-family home. Captain Brian Tetrault says an elderly woman was treated for first-degree burns and smoke inhalation. The estimated cost of damage is $80,000, and the Red Cross is assisting the 3 people who are displaced. The Springfield Arson and Bomb Squad is investigating the cause. The Sterling Police Department had an unexpected visitor last week. Police shared this video this morning of a bear wandering around their parking lot. The bear left the premises without any incident and made its way back into the wooded area behind the station. More than 1,000 families will receive Thanksgiving dinners thanks to the Friendly House in Worcester. They're in their 14th year distributing food, and they get help from different organizations, including the Worcester County Sheriff's Office. Our Matt Restaino has more.
Dozens are picking up their Thanksgiving meal at the Friendly House in Worcester. It's part of the Friendly House's annual Thanksgiving food distribution. Director Gordon Hargrove says it's a way to help those in need over the holidays.
A full turkey dinner, meal and so forth, will cost $20, $30 and so forth. But this would be money that could be used for gas or help defer the cost of a bill.
More than 80,000 pounds of food are being given out to more than 1,000 families. Each gets everything they need to make a Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, it takes a lot of stress off me, and also it takes stress off a lot of people in the community too as well.
The Friendly House partners with several community organizations to collect donations.
The amount of food we got on that was amazing. Folks keep coming by all the time. So there was a real spirit of giving for our folks.
The Worcester County Sheriff's Office held a food drive last week. Sheriff Lou Evangelitis says this event shows the generosity of the Worcester community.
It makes you understand how special Worcester County really is. I think we're a community that kind of feels like we know each other because we're not too big, so we take care of each other.
The Worcester Railers were one of the local organizations on hand to help distribute food. Defenseman Connor Doherty says it's important to give back during the holidays.
It's kind of the time of year, holiday season. Obviously try and give back to anyone who might need the help. And I think that's kind of what this season's about, these next couple months. So just try and help out where I can.
In the past, this has just been a one-day event. However, since so many people are expected to receive a free meal, this year the distribution will last until Wednesday. Hargrove says over 100 volunteers will be on hand to help distribute the food over the next couple of days. In the studio, Matt Restino, Worcester News Tonight.